I mean, sounds kind of obvious, but don't be lazy. You want to be as ready and willing to do everything you can to learn your new profession. This is your opportunity to sort of really get into the patient side of things. You have that huge base of medical knowledge now. You want to get out there and you want to do, and you need help doing that. So you want to take the opportunities. You want to, be eager to do new things. If I were a new student, I wouldn't, hide behind someone else and let someone, get that opportunity. I would be the one to say, hey, can you teach me how to do that?
What does lazy look like?
Well, I don't know. It's sort of subtle.
You know. What does lazy look like? They want to know.
Not wanting to stay late, not wanting to show up and maybe someone wants to do the bare minimum to get paid. That's not what we're looking for as a team member. Mm-hmm. So,
what else shouldn't they be doing when they first arrive?
I think they shouldn't be. It's hard to have confidence or self-confidence in a brand new situation, but I would say don't be scared to put yourself out there. Try not to hide behind your insecurities. I would say just be confident that you need to learn how to do something and do the best you can, because most, as a leader, I'm not going to let somebody fail. For instance, it's difficult to tackle some situations together, but if you have the mindset that this is something that I can do, this is what I'm excited about doing, you're gonna learn.
What are you thinking when someone comes in and they're not expressing that, showing that they're confident?
Well, I'm wondering if it's the right field. If you're in a very specific field, like one of the surgical subspecialties, and you're either not enjoying yourself or you don't have that sort of drive to learn and succeed, maybe you're in the wrong field, and that happens to people. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it is a journey. You're not always. It's sort of the beauty of the PA profession overall is you can go into different fields. You don't have to. You're not locked in. So if there was somebody that was not showing those qualities or not telling me that they're excited, right. Maybe you should try something else.
So we're talking about someone who's coming in that's being underconfident, but what about the person who shows up and they're overconfident?
Yeah, like I said, you do have to know your limitations. And when you're a new graduate, you have a lot of limitations, and you have a lot to learn. So it's a matter of being eager and willing without being overconfident, like, I'm going to go throw that chest tube in, and that's not how it works.
What'll that look like if someone's being overconfident? What are they doing?
I think getting in too deep. I mean, God forbid you have a bad patient outcome because of it. Mm-hmm. And the experienced PAs have to recognize that, right. and I would have to intervene before something happens, right? So if someone, they think they know how to treat this particular patient, but maybe their thinking isn't quite where it needs to be, or maybe they're looking at it the wrong way, that's a learning opportunity. So it's something that can be used to create a positive. But if that's a routine and, they think that they know the better way, that's, maybe it's not a good fit.
What's the team thinking when that PA shows up and they're overconfident?
They're probably thinking, well, they're going to learn. But, if the other part of it is the one thing you do want to do, we're talking about, do's and don'ts, but you want to be helpful to your teammates. Everybody knows you're not fully functional. You're not going to be able to do everything on your own yet, but you can be helpful while you're learning. And that can be, writing that consult note that, one of your team members is overwhelmed with other responsibilities, can't get to. Hey, let me take care of that for you. Something as simple as that can go a long way to telling another person or the rest of the team, you know what, this person's willing to chip in and do what's needed.
Mm-hmm. What other things come up for you when you think about, and maybe a specific story would be a great option, but someone that's coming in and they're doing everything wrong?
Well, you sort of have to have an intervention, right? I mean, if
I don't know. What does that look like? What's an intervention look like?
Well, it would be kind of a formal sit down to say, here's where you started, here's where you are, these are the things you are doing right, these are the things we need to work on. And I think that's pretty standard for any new hire, whether you're experienced or you're not experienced. You have that evaluation period. And after 3 months or 6 months, you need to, I think, intervene early to correct certain things that might be correctable. And as long as you, as the new hire, are willing to be receptive to that sort of constructive criticism, or let's think about things this way instead of your own way, I think you can certainly still succeed.